Hello, everybody. Hi, Lona. I'm having some tea to try and stay warm. My hands are cold. This is going to help enormously. I haven't heard from Betty, so I'm assuming, for either one, Betty or Susan. Um, so I'm sure that they're waiting for their for their furniture. Oh, nothing like getting furniture delivered at night, right? What can go wrong? What can go wrong? Hey, Sherry. I got my art journaling magazine yesterday. I didn't even have a chance to look at it, but to Susan's dismay, we've got like pink again. I think the last one I got it was pink. Hi, Kathy. I mentioned before that I'm not crazy about this. I'm not renewing it, and this is my last one. So I figured I'd just go ahead and share it with you guys. It's just not my thing. Out of the whole magazine, maybe there might be one thing I want to try. So I thought, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, I'm sure they're gonna get it. It'll probably be like what, 8, 9 o'clock when they get it. Just they'll have them be the very last one because they have like probably the most pieces. They probably packed it in the back of the truck. Everyone else it gets delivered first. You know how that goes. Okay, so I don't know how many of you guys get the art journaling magazine. Um I got it. Excuse me. I got this subscription for a year, and like I just mentioned, this is the last one, but it's just not my thing. Not to say there's not good stuff in here, it's just not my thing. I do like all the blues. Now, these pictures are by Carol Moore, but she took a class that I took, which was Deb Weirs art journaling course. I really liked that course because like people say, I can't draw, it won't look like a face, it's ugly. Well, you embrace that. In this class, you make strange things. You don't want things to look realistic. You don't want the proportions to be right. You want it to be, all crazy. So this is a perfect class for someone that says, I'll never be able to draw. Oh, yes, you will. I tried a spoonful of Mexican chocolate and like, oh, excellent. I do love that stuff. But if you have the desire to draw, but no, you're not going to be a portrait artist by any stretch of the imagination, but you would like to, have fun and experiment with it, I would highly recommend Deb Weirs. It's Weiers. I'm trying to remember who hosts her class. I can't remember if it's, those mainstream ones. I'll double check. I'll double check, and if anyone's interested, I'll get you the link. But anyway, so she does it, in very distinct layers, and it really makes it easy for you. And because you are doing basically like caricatures, you can't make a mistake. No matter what you do, it just becomes part of the image that you're drawing. But anyway, this is an example. This is a student, not the instructor, but she did a good job. And here's a couple of other ones that she did. So pretty cool if you're into that kind of artwork. It was really fun because it was so stress free. I know other things I've tried, I get all stressed out because I can't do it. This one, it was great. Oh, this is Collage. This is a small little junk journal with just different types of papers. Very small, very cute. Hey, Leslie. Well, glad you could drop in. I'm doing solo right now, waiting for furniture deliveries. Waiting for the furniture deliveries. Now, see, even though I can appreciate, the work that went into doing that. Uh-oh, I look like my camera is. Oh no, let's see if I can fix that without losing everybody. Sometimes I can, sometimes it won't let me. Oh, it did let me. Yay! Excellent. Okay, good. Anyway, you know what I think it is, you guys? I don't put words in anything I do. I think that's what kind of I go, oh, I don't think I'd ever do that. But if I just look at it without the words, well, it might be something I would do. See, words, 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 words. I just don't do that. Well, I finished that that book I was showing you last night. I'll show it to you in a second. That was fun. Now, see, I wouldn't do anything like this. I wouldn't do anything like this either. No. Well, I might do something like that. No. 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 That's kind of cute. I don't know what it is. What do they call this? Stirrings? Steerings? How do you pronounce that? I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Stirrings. Anyway, in case I said it wrong, that's what they're called. I don't know. I've never heard of those before. I mean, I've heard of the clusters, but not clustered. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Again, I don't think I'd do any of these. It's just, oh, I definitely wouldn't do this. Words, words, words. No. Oh, see. Oh, no. I wouldn't do that. Now you know why I'm not renewing this. It's just not my thing. I like to get magazines that, give me inspiration for things that, I like that though. Okay. Shut up, Rosemary. I guess I'm attracted to those colors. I still don't like all the words, but I do like those colors. Oh, yeah. This is the, sorry, I don't have Susan to, tell me what's going on. This is the January, February, March 2022 issue of Art Journaling. It's my last issue. And I was saying at the beginning, I am not going to renew it because it's just not my thing. And these are not cheap. It costs too much for it to not be my thing. But see what they do, they're tricky, this magazine, because they're the same ones that do the what's the other one called? You know which one I mean. I forgot the name right now. Anyway, every once in a while they'll stick stuff in here that I think should be in the other magazine. So then you don't want to miss out on things like that. And then all of a sudden, oh dear, now you're, subscribing to both of them. But I don't think I'm going to anymore. Hey, Tamar. Hi, Auntie. Hi, Leslie. Did I say hello? And I do like these, the composition, but still. I like that. I think that's pretty. That would go really good in my new book, huh? So would that. Now, see, this what she's doing. I don't think that's. I wouldn't even call that art journaling, but that's just me. See, I'm just too critical. Now, I like this one again. I think I'm drawn to the colors on this one. I think of myself of liking bright colors, but I'm always drawn into all these neutrals, you know. But if you're somewhere just to ask what colors do I like? Ooh, I like bright, I like red and yellow and all this. But when do you see me do that stuff? I'm always doing stuff like this. So, I guess I think I like a certain color, but in reality, I'm really drawn to neutrals, I guess. Hey, Nancy. Who else did I miss? Did I say hello to Tamar? I think I said hello to Tamar already. See, 5 seconds ago, I can't remember. Yeah, see, I do like this. So see, out of the whole magazine, there's one project I think is interesting. And see, already, you guys, I really like doing the binding, with the pieces of fabric and ribbon and stuff like that. We've done that before. I really like doing that. And I always like to put a little bit of stitching somewhere. That's the back page. That's pretty. See, I like those colors. So I guess I'm just drawn to earthy, dirty, earthy, grungy colors, I guess. It feels awfully thick. Oh, yeah, because it is. I like when things are gessoed over. I guess that's what they're using. Gesso or white paint. I like that look too, but then I would put a layer on top of that. I wouldn't leave it just like that. That to me is like the base. It's not the finished product. And they're using it as the finished product. And see, I like these colors. I don't necessarily like the layout, but I like the colors. Again, boring neutrals. Man, I'm getting to be drawn to boring colors. What's going on? That's why I wanted to do that Oaxaca, because it's just so bright and colorful and cheery. I go, I got to get out of this, grungy, neutral, no colors. Oh, I see. Oh, try to see Miss Pat. Oh, there you go. Aren't you the smart one, Jamie? Yeah, maybe I need to do that. Yeah, different perspective. a good teacher, Jamie. I'm gonna slap you across the head. Look at it a different way. Oh, okay. Can I get an A now? Um, Now, I kind of like those colors too. Well, again, here we go. The colors are really, kin to the indigo and the rust. And you know how much I like the indigo and the rust together. So that's what those remind me of. So obviously I would be drawn to that. See, these colors and the way this is put together, it reminds me of candy. All of these pages that are done like this, when I look at them, I just think about candy. I don't know why. I don't even look at it artistically. I just go, oh, okay. Candy shop. Candy shop. Uh-oh. She looks real similar. No, she doesn't. Boy, my memory is off. I'll show you in a second what that reminded me of. And then I looked over there where it is. Doesn't look anything like it. Oh, man. It's been a long day. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I get a notification. I signed up and I get a notification on my email, on my phone, when something that is trackable, has been delivered to my mailbox. All right. So a lot of you know my configuration is, I got fences all over the place because of my dogs, but right inside of my gate that is locked, I have like this plastic tray thing that the mail people, whoever's delivering stuff, they just put it over the fence onto that tray, and that way if it's rainy or whatever, it's not going to like sit in the wet ground, and they don't have to sit it outside the locked gate where anyone can get it, right? So they always do that. Okay, so this morning, while I'm having my cup of coffee, looking out my front window, I get the notification that 2 packages have just been delivered. And I go, how could they have just been delivered? I'm looking out the window right now. The mailman nobody showed up. And this was through the regular mail. And I said, nobody showed up. How can this be? So I look at the notification again. Yeah, it was 2 packages that are tracked. And it said that it was delivered at 8 o'clock while I'm sitting there drinking my coffee, and that they had placed it on my porch. You can't get into my yard. You can't get to my porch. So I waited all day thinking, I don't know what's going on. And it never arrived. So I've got 2 packages that are now, I don't know where they are. If you trace the tracking, they're on my front porch. It's like, oh no. And the worst part about it is it wasn't like it was something I ordered. Um they're just packages that popped up that are, so somebody has sent me something and it's already lost. I don't know where it is. I don't know who sent it, because when they do the tracking, there's no name. So I don't know who sent it. I don't know who to contact to say, hey. And I'm pretty sure the person that sends it has to file the complaint that their package is lost or stolen or didn't arrive, or I don't know. But I don't know who to talk to, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who sent it. So anyway, that was a fun day today. Fun morning. Okay, so back to this. Okay, I looked at this and boy, am I off. Okay. So I go, oh, that looks a lot like the front of the thing I just made. Wrong. Oh, Oh, good, Leslie. Fantastic. So anyway, so yeah, so this is what I was showing you yesterday, that thing. And so I put I had a, I told you I was going to put a hard cover on the front and on the back so that, it would stabilize it, and you could close it and not be putting pressure on the actual pages. But anyway, I saw her and I go, oh, oh dear. But look, I don't know if you can see it on there, but look, what's those aren't braids. Those are two honeybees. Can you see that? That's the head, that's the eye, and the body goes here, and then another head and eye, and the body goes down. I thought, oh, that'll be perfect because this whole book is all about bees. So that's what I put on the cover. Oh man. So anyway, if you are into art journaling, I guess this is for you. Because I don't think it's for me, except for that one. I do like that one, I have to admit. But there are people that can take inspiration from things that really, isn't their thing, but they can see something and be inspired. I'm just not one of those people. I got to be hit over the head to be inspired. I guess I don't take nuance very well when it comes to art inspiration. I think in real life I'm okay with it, but when it comes to this, hey Pam, I was just watching your video when I realized I had to go on in 5 minutes, so I didn't get to finish it. I saw the first part where you were showing your sampler. You were just starting to talk about your sampler and back stitching or something on that little ball, and then I go, I gotta leave. So that's as far as I got. I'll have to go back and watch it later. Okay. Yeah, Tanya. Oh, hi, Tanya. I was gonna read what you said. Yeah, you're 100% right. Um, every once in a while they have some really cool stuff, but for the price they charge, I wouldn't get I won't get a subscription for that anymore. I'll go to the bookstore, and if there's something in there that I think I like, okay, well, I'll get that one. But I can't see. But what do these cost? These are not. I can't remember what these cost a year. Well, individually, they're $15. $15 doesn't seem all that bad if it's something that's going to inspire you. But what is it annually? What is that? How much? Come on, guys. Who knows? Who knows? Who wins the prize? I don't even see where it says. But anyway, you can figure you get 6 issues. So 6 times 15, that's what they're charging you. They probably, discount it like $2 or $3 or something. Oh no, I need someone to help me. Susan's not here, and I can't do anything from StreamYard. Shoot. Hold on. Shoot. Oh, hold on. Oh, Susan came to the rescue. Here, let me get here. Jamie, you're a bulldog. How do I? Oh, okay. Thank you, Susan. Okay, let me go back. Okay, we got that. Yay. So anyway, so this is not cheap. What does that come to, you guys? 6 times, well, you're talking about 70 some bucks, right? Or 60 some bucks? I don't know. So yeah, way too much just to have a few little inspirations here and there, you know, way too much. For my pocketbook anyway. All right. So last night I was talking to you in your pocket. Yay. Oh, did it let me? Now, see, it didn't. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Oh, hold on. Am I? Okay. So, Jamie, you have the power right now. If you so choose to use it, you and Susan can play. Okay. So, anyway, so yesterday, back to OK Corral, we were playing around, or I was showing you what I was doing. So, from last night, what I did is I got some cardboard and let's see. I got some cardboard and then I got this picture which I thought was pretty super cool. And then those pages from the um Victorian album that holds the photographs, those that I put in January's kit. Some of them had been kind of torn up, and so this one was one of those. So I just took the backing off and just used the front of it and then glued that on there. And I thought that was kind of cute to like to frame her face. And again, those are bumblebees that are on top of her head. That looks like braids or looks like a hat or looks like whatever. And then in the back, I put this one that says American Beekeeper. Oops. American Beekeeper. And then put some ribbon that reminded me of honey to close it up. And then with here where the little pulls, I cut off the string that was on there. Whoops, the string that was hanging off the end, and then just put some more of that ribbon on the top. So anyway, so I think it's kind of cool. It's better when it's standing up, but of course you can't see anything if I stand it up. So what's the point? But and so to keep it keep this connected to the front, the back page, the very back one, is glued to this. And then the other 4 pages, 4, I don't know, whatever. The other pages, I had punched a hole here and I just tied them together here on the top and the bottom and did the same over here on this side, because the whole point of this is supposed to be free and moving. Things are not supposed to be stationary, but you do need to stabilize the outside edge or else, you know, it's going to get all wonky. And then because I do want this to open and I do want this to flow, but I don't want it to go flying out, you know. So I strategically, where did I do that? Oh, I did it on the bottom, I think. I don't remember now. Anyway, somewhere, I'm not sure where I did it now. Where did I do it? Somewhere I attached them but just like 2 of them, like now I don't even know where I did it. Okay, that's a little, oh, here, hello. Okay, so back here only on this one, I connected these 2 together just to stabilize that back one, but it wasn't going to hinder the movement, anywhere else. But that would just help stabilize it right there. And then where was the other spot I did? I did one more. What did I do? Oh, down here on the bottom. So I stabilized it on the back, one on the top, one on the bottom, to keep it free on this side on the bottom and free moving on this side on the top. And then left the rest because they're lighter, and you want them to have that movement. Because this is what I did, like most of you guys know. I don't oh, hi Brooke. I don't really know. Usually the things I do is because I tried to do one thing and I messed up and it didn't work. And so then I kind of adapt it to something else, because usually people say, what's the name of that? Well, there's no name because I messed up and it's not what it was supposed to be. So this one ended up being a combination of the traditional, what is that called? The accordion fold, which we've done that before, and a tunnel book, because you go in and there are all the cutouts and stuff, and what they call a star something. Maybe it's a star accordion. I forget now. Because what you can do with these is you can bring them together, and obviously from the top, it gives the look of a star. So if you had this like on a desk or something, or a table or wherever, you would have put some kind of a string here and here, and that way you could tie it off. And then if you had it like on a desk or a table or something, you'd be able to see the whole thing all the way around. You get the idea, right? So it's not like really one book as far as what it's supposed to be. It's kind of a conglomeration of about three different styles into one. For those of you that asked, what's the name of this? It's called the Trinity. I have no idea. I have no idea what the name is, but I was inspired by those three different kinds of books. Ta-da! Oh, I got to look at the chat. I forgot. Oh, dear. Okay, what did I miss? Okay, how far do I have to go? Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, I'm so spoiled. Okay. Rosemary, can you bring the Theo covers together and make it into... Oh, yes. Okay. See, I don't even have to read. All right. 2 covers. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, no, they're using her bathroom? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up as far as I can look back. Okay, so I think I answered your question without knowing your question. Yes, ma'am. You can definitely do that. And then remember, I think I showed you the paper I put in the back, or did we did that together maybe? It had that bee theme. That was part of that paper. What was that? Placemats, paper placemats. There you go. So, and I had inadvertently glued one on here, which shouldn't have been on there, but it just made it a little chunkier. That's all. What are you gonna do? what you gonna do? So that, my ladies, was a lot of fun. It took me like forever, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, so Lucy says, I have made star books and aquarium books, but not total. Oh, and not all together. See? Well, I was trying to make one and it just was not cooperating. So I thought, you know what? I just need to cheat a little bit, halfway do it. How did I have this before, you guys? See, I don't even know. I had it wrapped around there. Uh-oh. Anyway, who knows? But yeah. Okay, I think this is the way it was. So anyway, I think there are a lot of possibilities. I've got a whole bunch of like ideas, and I was thinking about different themes and what you would put in them, and how you would set it all up. And I was going, oh my goodness, I think that would be so cool. So I do have a few ideas of what to do with it. And see, it is pretty chunky. Very chunky. But anyway, so that's that. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that happens for reals. Like they'll say, well, what are you gonna make with that? I said, I don't know, it depends. It just kind of flows, it talks to you. And this is what it said. Okay, let's fool everybody. They're gonna have to decide, is this a tunnel book? Is this a star book? What kind of a darn book is this? I know, Tamar, but these people are so sick of my Asian stuff. I would do everything Asian if I was just, trying to satisfy myself. Oh. Huh, Brookie? It's just a cool darn book. I know. Yeah. Is this what you got to do? My emails. Uh-oh. I don't know. As far as the email, I mean, like, since when? I don't have any messages there right now. Oh, hi, Kim. See, you know me. Susan, if Susan's not here to tell me, that's Kim. Oh, I have no idea. I don't know who's who. I never see your names. I never know what's going on. So anyway, I don't know. I didn't want to do anything with January's kit because a lot of people, because of the holidays and stuff, they haven't even gotten it yet. So there's no use going there. Plus, it's not January yet, you guys. It is not January. So, good night. Did Brooke say good night? Oh, good night, Brooke. Or is she saying just good night to Susan? I don't know. If you're leaving, good night, Brooke. What did we do? Oh, so yesterday we started playing around. We started playing around with these. I was just trying to see where I want what. And then I thought, oh, we need a little one to go in here. And I thought, well, that would fit there kind of cute. I think that'll fit pretty cute. Lucy thinks that the book I just made would make a great caboodle. I think it would too. I got to think of a theme, or unless people like the bee theme, an interesting theme. Let me see. I was looking at my list to do that. You're not particular dry. Poor Anthony. Yeah, that's why I don't even make lists for anything, because I don't feel like setting myself up to be discouraged. That way, if I don't have any list, I can't, I'm not disappointed, because, I didn't have to accomplish anything. All right, so I think this is, once we start doing the sewing and adding whatever we're going to add to it, this is already going to be pretty chunky, I think. What do you guys think? Who knows? As we're going along, there might be other stuff we want to put in there. I don't know. Well, my only goal that I have to have is I have to come up with a kit once a month. That is my goal. I mean, I obviously have to complete that goal. And it's a kind of goal that everybody knows if I achieved it or not. So it isn't like I can lie to anybody. Oh, yeah, I did that. And then you go, what kit was that? When you had one last month? I thought you skipped a month. Oh, now Diane is smart. That's one way to do it. That's a good list. Very cool. That's an idea. Boy, then we all really accomplished a lot of things if we do it backwards. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. I'm drinking tea, you guys. My throat is very, very dry. My allergies have been horrible. And this is peppermint tea. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. So where's all my stuff? Oh, and then I have this composition book, but when I was doing my indigo dyeing, I threw it in the bath. So it's got some cool stuff. So all I would have to do for this is put a cool little cover on it of some kind of fabric or something. And this would look kind of cool to be in here somewhere. Somewhere, maybe in here. It would fit in there nice. Another little pocket. Put some in. That would make a cute little. Let me see what I have. Let's see what we got here. We got all kinds of stuff, I do like the vellum, but you see right through it. So I just like the sound of it. But I need to put. I'd have to. Yeah, that won't work. But I do like the sound. Maybe I'll just make another little book, little small one, just for the crunch factor to put in one of the other little pockets. That fits pretty good. That fits pretty good. This is some wallpaper I had. That fits too. And I can get the whole thing done if I do it with that one. Oh, Collage, the cover. It's so tiny. How would I do that? Yeah, I saw that. The other one I did, what I do is because to get the crunchy, I get, like stuff like this, and like I'll sew it right onto the fabric, and that'll give me my crunch. So that when I turn it, it has a little crunchiness. That's what I did in that other one I have, and I liked how that came out. So I do use a lot of paper. It's like just as much paper as stitching, basically. Ooh, the butterfly would look really cool in the front. How about that? I know, Jean. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Because if I collage over this, that'd be kind of cool, but it's not big enough. I'd have to put, let's see. I know I have a bunch of little, where'd they all go? I guess most of them are right here. Now this is a one of my prints, but it's all kind of messed up. Maybe that'd be a good one to collage on top of. Yeah, that might work. That might work. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do? First of all, let me get my glue stick. Before somebody says, you need a glue stick. A good stick. Oh yeah, Lucy, over in the group, Janice put the recipe. I saw that. How cute is that? Oh, I like this one. That would look cool on there. That could be the focal point. Oops. It's small enough, but cool enough to be the focal point. Or one of the focal points. Okay, she's kind of cool. Let me see so I don't waste. So I don't waste stuff. Or put the main things in the wrong spot. Okay, at least I know. Don't go any further than that, because that's where it's going to get cut off. And kind of, sort of. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe something a little bit like that. Maybe. Mhm. See, that's what happens when you have too many options. Oh, I have to put the peacock. I have to put some of the peacock. So I got to figure out how I have to let the person know that what I was supposed to get, I didn't get. I don't know how to do that. Okay, we're getting there. So did any of you guys have a discussion with your husbands last night? Did anybody have a discussion with their husband last night? Of any intrinsic value? Hmm. See what video? See what video? I was just sitting and looking. Well, my understanding is that when they deliver anything with tracking number, they take a picture. So they would have to take a picture and show me. They would have to show me the picture that shows they were in my front yard and that they left it in my yard. And they can't do that because they didn't. Oh, Sherry didn't talk to nobody. Yeah, I definitely am going to do that, Janie. Show me the picture. Ooh, this is pretty. I've never had a file claim. Who files the claim? The sender or the recipient? Because see, if it's the sender, I don't know who sent it. Again, there lies my problem. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll find out. How about a stamp or label? Oh, yeah, I do have that. I have some stamps. I have some stamps, but I've also got stamps on here. This would look cool. Let's see if the whole piece looks good or just take a stamp off. Let's see. Because this is going to fold around, so I can go ahead and strap that around the back. Excuse me. That'll be cut off. It cuts off right there. Whoa! Like that. I want to leave a little gap of the blue. I don't want it to be solid. That might look cool like that. I kind of like that. I like that. Let's glue it down, because if we don't like it, we can always add or whatever. Where is that paper? Okay, let's put this here. Because no one says we're stuck with it. It's not like it's glued to the book already or anything. We had a pretty nice day today. It was barely in the mid-50s, but it was one of those sunny mid-50s days. Those are my favorite winter days. Cool with the sun, but not cold. Just cool. Oops. Okay, and then I think you guys are already used to my measuring techniques, right? So that could go right there somewhere. Have a look pretty. Let's put that there. I don't want that little white, so I will have it going over a little bit. Over and above. So we can cut that off. And then I like that there. Let that go over it a little bit. Over and over and down so you get cut off. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, here's another stamp. Oh, lots of stamps. Oh, I didn't know I had all these. Okay, so we put that somewhere around right there. And maybe just some of this bold writing. Okay, we're almost there. I do want it to be where some of the blue shows. And then that can be kind of sort of like that. I think that's okay. I think I'm happy with that. Ooh, my lights are flickering in here. Uh-oh. We were having some wind. I hope my internet doesn't. Last time it was windy, it did something to my internet. Completely made it go out. So we'll see. If you see me disappear, you'll know why. It was the wind. Okay, what do you guys think? I like it. Okay, so let's trim that out. Where's my scissors? Calamity wear? What the heck is calamity wear? I don't know what that is. Sounds kind of unusual. All right, so let's see here. Oh yeah, just right. Don't want to knock off all of the, but it's just right. Okay. Let me mark that off. Pencil, pencil. So it's about right there. Let's see how much I messed it up. Let me see if I can get this to tear now. I'll probably mess it all up, but you know. You know how that goes. All right. I'll have to round off the corner. But I think I might need to cut a little off this end so that it ends up in the right spot on the back one. And I need to glue that down a little bit more. It's kind of a floater right on the bend, which is not smart, but that's how it ended up. Nothing I can do about it now. Did anybody watch Tim Holtz today? Somebody told me you've got to go over there and watch. He showed all of his junk in his house. I don't know how he keeps it dusted. I don't know how he keeps it dusted. I mean, it's clean, but how does he keep it clean? There was not a surface that didn't have something on it. It was like, I don't know. I mean, I think I have a lot of, you know, things around. But that was like, oh my gosh. And he had all these creepy Santas. He thought they were cute. I think they're creepy looking. I'd be afraid to go into that place. Totally freaked me out. I mean, even if you had a housekeeper, though, I don't know how physically a person, you have to just go see it. I don't see how physically anyone could. I mean, it was like if you moved one thing, everything else would fall down. How would you ever dust it? It was crazy. I think that's gonna have to be cut down too. Hello. And he had, I mean, I don't know how many of these little trees, little Christmas trees. And you know, those things that, you know, it just it just begs for dust to land on it, you know. He must not have allergies or something. And he lives in Arizona, so you know there's like crazy dust, right? It's all sand. It's gotta be like crazy dust time. Or maybe it's just all closed up and nothing ever comes in. Some people, yeah, they either have air conditioning on or the heater on. Okay, I think this is coming out kind of cute, guys. Oops. Okay, so that will go about right there. Two times a year. Well, I've got two dogs in the house. I had four dogs. Um, but even with the two dogs, I mean, you can't keep ahead. I mean, yeah, you got to dust all the time. At least I do. And then see, we have our house is what? How old is it? Like 120 years old, and we have wood floors. And I swear, every time we walk, the dust comes up from somewhere. At least that's my excuse why my place is so dusty. Because I can literally dust one day, and the next day there's a film of dust. And we've had people come in, and you know how they come in and they check for you know, any kind of air gaps around windows and doors and things like that. And they hooked up the machine, and you know, everything's a-okay. Well, where the heck is all the dust coming from? It can't be 100% the dogs. And it isn't like we have rugs and, you know, all of the dirt and dust gets accumulated in the rugs. And when you walk on it, poofs up. We don't have rugs because we have dogs. You know, I didn't want that smell. And so there's no carpet in our house. I have two area rugs, which the dogs don't even like. They like to be on the floor. I don't know. It's like a mystery to me where all this dust comes from. I have a 3/4 wall in my kitchen, and I made a mistake before. I mean, because we were painting and doing all kinds of stuff, I didn't realize what the dust situation was. And this trim that's up there on top of that one 3/4 wall, it's a really, really dark brown, almost black. It might as well be black. And then I have some glazing on it, and so it's it's not flat. It's dimensional, and I like the color, right? Um, Less than 24 hours after I dust, I can write my name on that. I'm not exaggerating. So it's like, where is this coming from? It drives me nuts. Yeah, I know, Janice, it's crazy. And I consider myself a clean person, right? But I cannot clean every 8 hours. I can't go around dusting every 8 hours that there's not a pile of dust in every area of my home. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's put a little bit of some kind of something, a little distress something on the corners. We even got one of those the vapor barriers underneath, because we have our floor is raised, so it's not really, really high off the ground. You can't walk underneath, it's not a basement or anything, but it's a crawl space. It's a good 3 or 4 feet. So we had that membrane put in, thinking, okay, all the dust is coming through you know, the hardwood floor where you can't see, the gap. It's not a visual gap, but just enough for dust to come through. So we had that membrane put in down there. Made absolutely no difference. Nothing. Zippo. So there went that theory. I just gave up. I go, our house is dusty. You gotta learn to live with it. End of story. Yeah, we have brand new windows, so I know, and it's all sealed up, so I know nothing's coming inside the house from outside, because the way the temperature is here where we live, it's very, very few weeks out of the whole year where we open up our windows. Very few, because as soon as a little bit of spring goes by, it's already hot here, and it's got humidity in the air, or things are blooming, and you get a fine dust of all of the stuff that's blooming. Now you get white stuff. Um, and so there's just a small gap where we have our windows open during the spring and the fall, and all the rest of the year it's closed, and it's just bad either way. Doesn't matter what season it is. And we don't have a super busy road or anything. And we're back from the road. I think I like it. Susan, where are you? Susan! Can she hear me? Oh my goodness. Too funny. Yeah, so whoa, whoa. Oh, what did I do? Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to remove everything. Sorry, Jamie, I stepped on your toes. It's not letting me. It's not letting me. How strange. Hmm. Okay. All right. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to hold on. Let's give let's give Janice some juice. Janice has some juice now too. We got two juicers. Okay. So I think what I'll do now is what I like to do, because I never cut this just right. I come around with a little Sharpie and go around the edge with black so that if there's a spot I've missed, um, you won't see it. I just do that automatically because I inevitably come back and have to do it. So I just go ahead and do it now. I just go ahead and do it now. Because I already know I'm going to mess up. So that's just the way I am. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. All the little kids are out of school. They don't know what to do with themselves. They get to stay up late. Now Santa's going to know they were naughty. Okay, so now let that dry a little bit. Oh, look how cute, guys. So now I guess just have to glue it in. And I guess I better get the heavy duty glue instead of just stick. I think it, because it moves a lot, so it needs to. So let me go get my brush. It's in the water. Alrighty. Oh, Good night, Auntie. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She's a busy lady. Yeah. Oh, helps if I get my glue. That's always a helpful thing. Now, I showed you that book. It's been probably last summer, I guess. That book that has all those neat folds in it, right? That where I'm trying to get inspiration for doing all this folding on the journals. I think I showed you guys. Pretty sure I did. I'll show it to you in this. Uh-oh. No, it's next door because I was having my husband. I was asking him, I can't get this. How do you do this fold? And he goes, well, how's it done? I said, no. If I could explain it, I could do it. You need to just do it. So I left him the book. I said, I want you to make this fold. And then I want you to explain to me how it's done. Now, I probably won't be able to do it, just like the other ones I can't do, but I might come up with something different. That's my plan. That is, whoopsie, that is definitely my plan. So I'm gonna have to get some little pins, not pins, but clips. Clip this down so it can dry. Oopsie. I'm trying to remember the name of the book. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys. I mean, she's the famous one for just folding stuff. Anyone you see folding something, they stole her idea for sure, if they don't give her credit. Uh-oh, I need more glue. Come on, you gotta be awake, Jamie. It's a thankless job. Okay, I think this will work. If it doesn't, I can always tear it apart. Let me get a couple more. Couple more. And hold it down. And we'll just wait on that to dry. It's kind of stubborn because it's so small. I needed a lot. I needed a lot of clips. Okay, put that to the side. You put this back in the water before I lose it completely. Oh no, I do have it. I brought it back. Never mind. Here's the book. I did bring it back. So I guess he's not trying to figure it out for me. I brought it back. Oh well. So much for that plan. Okay. Oops, now I froze. Have I been freezing all night? I just saw it freeze. I know, Jamie, that's what they do. Because if you block them, they've got like 10 backup names. So you block one of them, and they just, they just come up with their next name. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with this book, you guys. I've mentioned it before, but you may not have been around. But if you guys enjoy, making different shapes in your books, besides just the traditional pages, this is the book to get. This is like the full encyclopedia. You don't need any other book but this book. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need is this one. And Hetty Kyle, and I think this is her daughter, Ula. I think that's her daughter. And I'm so awful. I've even gotten it dirty, which I didn't want to get it dirty, but I did. But even the fold on the fold book is folded. How clever is that? Look. It's even a fold. How cool is that? And so is this. But anyway, and it folds again. There's all kinds of folds. But I forget what it costs. Oh, it's not cheap. But I don't usually buy any of these kinds of books, so I figured it was worth it to me. This one was $39.99. I mean $29.99. And it's called The Art of the Fold. Ouch, ouch. And for me, this may not be a challenge for you, but me with my dyslexia, this book has been, it's almost brought me to tears trying to figure things out. It's like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Because I'm not watching a video. I can learn something in 2 seconds if I see it on a video. But if I have to look at it like this, my brain just does not work. And I have to look at it like 100 million times after I've made 100 million mistakes. So this has been a really, really good, what's the word? What, I can't think of what right word, but I've it was good for me. It was good for my brain to try and wrap around it. But anyway, when I first heard about the book, I tried to get it at the library. They never had it. It was never there. It was going to come back next week, and it never did. Who knows? I could never get it. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to break down and I'm just going to buy it. And I'm glad I did, because it's good for my brain, as just to practice stuff and to try and think differently than what I normally do and try to learn differently. That's the biggest challenge. Because look at that. I mean, how do you learn? I know probably most of you can learn from that. This is this is not my friend. But anyway, so that one that we did, I was so proud of myself that I actually learned how to do it. That was that one we did with the Asian, the open binding, or what was the expandable binding one. Remember, we did that, and we did that thing that came out. It took me forever, but I learned that here. Where is it? 1 minute, please. It's in here somewhere. Uh-oh. I know I learned it in here. Oh, here it is. So, yeah. So you guys that were with me, and, we did it together, or at least you watched me do it. These are the these are the instructions that I had, and this is how I had to learn how to do it, which was like a headache and a half. One section she calls it a tree fold because of the dimensions, and then the other one is the fishbone, and it's just because it's taller. But the basic format of making it is the same, with just a twist, the variation to it. But so yeah. So when I was showing you how to do it, and you're going, what? At least somebody was showing you how to do it. I didn't have anybody to show me. Oh man, talk about, oh, I'm telling you, close to tears. But anyway, a lot of different stuff. The stuff that she makes is not my style at all. But again, it has nothing to do with style. It's the basic structure, and then from there, you put on your own flair to it. Like I was trying to do, where is it? Which I did not do. So don't, you know, don't say, well, that doesn't quite look like that, Rosemary. I'm telling you right now, I wasn't able to do it. Let me find it. Maybe if I find it. What happened? I thought I had it as a table of contents. Maybe I already passed it. What happened? Oh, okay. So what does she call that thing I tried to make that I did not make? Let me find it. What did she call it? She's got the accordions, which, we all know pretty much how to do that. Pop-up accordion? No. Now, see, now I don't even know. Oh, boy. Now I already forget what I was trying to do when I ended up with the bee book. What was I trying to do? All I know is I wasn't able to do it. It wasn't that. Or was it that? No. It wasn't that. I know how to do accordion books. I've done zillions of those. What was I trying to do? I see. I need a picture. I need a picture to show you what I was trying to do when I came up with that configuration. Or maybe I was dreaming it. Maybe that's why I wasn't able to do it. I saw it in my sleep. I made that one day. That came out kind of cool. I was shocked. Okay, now I'm really going crazy. Was it that? No. Star Pop? No. Was I? And then I gave up. Okay, so this is a version of the star one. Okay, this is what happened. I tried for, I think, a week to try and do this star one, and it didn't work. It didn't work. I could not make it work. For the life of me, I don't know. I still don't know how it's done. Someone's going to have, this is what I want my husband to show me how to do. So I gave up on that. But then just visually, when I was looking at it, I saw all these openings there. And I said, wait a minute. I could get just the accordion one and cut some stuff out of it and set it up like a tunnel book and blah, 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 blah. So this picture was the inspiration. We were talking about earlier, and we're looking at that magazine about inspiration. So this was my inspiration, and then it just went from there. So it was something I couldn't do, and then it helped me, you know, do something or adapt something that I didn't know how to do to get that feel and that look. And that's how I ended up with the tunnel book / accordion / star thing. There's tiny URL for the book. Oh. For what book? The book? This book? Or to make the book? I'm so confused. The Secret Belgian. See, I don't know what that is. I don't know nothing, you guys. Like I say, everything I make, it's made up because I don't know how to do any of this cool stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. That might have been where I bought it. I don't even remember. I'm not sure. I don't remember where I bought the book. Probably. Because I looked to see if there was a used one. I couldn't find a used one anywhere. I take that back. I found the used one. The used one cost the same as the new one. They weren't giving you any kind of a discount with the used one. So I said, well, forget that. I'm just going to get a new one then. Why should I pay top dollar for a used one? And they probably have it all torn up and written on because it drives them crazy, just like it drives me crazy. So see, okay, so here's a different, oh, this is called Wheel of Fortune. That's sort of like a variation of that star one. I haven't done any of these because these look like way too complicated. Look at that. I mean, how do you figure that out? It's for her channel? No. Susan. Are you sitting on your new couch, Susan? That's all I want to know. And this looks really cool too. It looks way too complicated. I'm going to try it one day. I'm going to try it. My goal is to try every single one of these at some point. But now see, that doesn't look interesting at all. It looks really pretty boring to me. I mean, for me, it looks boring. To make it does not look boring. It looks like a headache. But then when you start decorating it and putting different doodads on the little windows, now it looks cool. Huh. You look at it, and in theory, it should be easy. Just fold, 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 slot, slot, slot. But, it just doesn't work that way. I'll have to have Susan walk me through it one night. Just like we did the other thing that one night, it worked. So maybe she can walk me through these. Now she can't have ever done it before because she hadn't done the other one before, and I can't have done it before. And between the two of us that don't know what the heck we're doing, we might actually get it done. Yeah, I have full confidence in her direction. Wait. Huh? You have a what in Etsy? What does that mean? Yeah, just like Jacob's Lad. Exactly, Allie. Suzanne, I'm not sure what you're saying, to tell you the truth. You mean a question from you? Is that what you mean? I don't know if I should be clicking buttons tonight. Question. Okay. What's your question? You have a question? Okay. Let me go see. Do you have a question in Etsy? I don't see no questions over there unless. No, I don't see any. If that's what you mean. I'm very confused. That's okay. Suzanne, write me a full sentence. I don't know what the yes is for anymore. Okay, over in Etsy, because there's nothing from you in Etsy, if that's what you're saying. Did you click send? Because I see nothing there right now anyway. I just looked. Oh, Betty. Oh, from November. I don't. Oh no. I don't. Susan, you're on your ottoman? I hope so. I hope so. Oh, from November. I don't. I'll go back and look back. I usually answer right after. Yeah, I'll go back and look. Okay, so anyway, these I think for next year are going to be my goal of trying to work myself through this book. I've made probably maybe 4 of, let me see, one. Yeah, about 4 of them I think I've done. So there's a lot more to go. A whole lot. I think this is really interesting right here. What is this called? Look. Oh, it's called piano hinge. Now, see, I've never seen a piano hinge done like that. So that's really different. That's really different. Because to me, a piano hinge goes in and out. Oh, well, it does go in and out. Look at that over there. I guess it's just hidden behind that. Okay. See? Interesting. Just a whole different way of doing it. Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. Or maybe that is the hinge right there. I just don't, I'm not looking at it right because the color is so much the same. Yeah, that is a hinge right there. Right there. I just don't know what those little lines are. I guess those must be the shadows. I don't know. Too much to try and comprehend. Yeah, Kathy, it is a lot of fun, but it seems this is really different. Well, everything she does is different. So it looks like she makes loops and stuff instead of just doing it the traditional way that I know about. Cool. Anyway, it's good to learn new stuff. I hope my husband can explain this to me. If not, Susan's going to have to walk me through it. I mean, when I did it myself, I got all the way, I think I got all the way to like right to 9. And I only had 3 steps to go. And this picture and that picture totally confused me, and I couldn't get past step 9. It was all over. It was over. Fold the pop-ups in both directions. What the heck does that mean? Fold the pop-ups in both directions. See, I don't know what that means. And then push the pop-ups in. What the heck does that mean? I was just like, ah! I literally just tore it up and threw it away. And I was hours and hours. I mean, I went pretty quickly at a brisk pace to number 9. And I was pretty proud of myself. Okay, number 9, only 3 more to go. And I must have spent like 3 hours here. It was like, I don't know what that means. I mean, it isn't even like I couldn't do it. I didn't know what it meant. It'd be okay if I knew what it meant, but then I physically wasn't able to do it. I just didn't even know what it meant. Like, oh my gosh, somebody help me. It looks like they skipped a few instructions. I don't know. I don't know. I tried to convince myself that it wasn't me, that it was the book. But I think after how many editions she's made, I think if they had made a mistake, she would have corrected this edition. No, it was totally me, I'm sure. I don't know, because when I got to here, it halfway made sense because, see, you cut these little slats right here. And so it says both directions. Well, to me, both directions means up and down. Well, it didn't mean up and down this way. It meant this way and that way. To them, that was 2 directions, I guess. But then once I finally, after a couple hours, figured out what they meant by that, then this made no sense to me. Even the picture, look at the picture. What the heck does that have to do with that? Anyway, total frustration. Oh dear. Jamie's busy tonight. Anyway, it was just total frustration. And I wasn't able to to get past that at all. At all. See, I think they know that Susan's not here. Because I don't think they would dare do that with Susan here. Anyway, that's the one we did together in the pull out on the Asian book that we did the expandable spine. So that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Anyway, it's getting really windy out there, you guys. I know what's going to happen next. Lights are going to start flickering. But anyway, I would strongly suggest I, I would strongly suggest that if you enjoy this kind of torture, this is the best book to get because it covers a multitude and you can do variations from all that. So I highly recommend this book, even though it's giving me a nervous breakdown. Okay, what else? What else do I want to show you? Let me see here. Oh. Somebody was asking me, let me get it over here. Someone was asking about the different things I do with my, my little concoctions. And I think the best book, like if you want to get into the grungy and the doing your papers and doing your fabrics and maybe making your own dyes and colors and pigments and things like that, this is the ideal book to get. I highly recommend this book too. I refer to this all the time. And so it's called The Organic Artist by Nick Nito. He's Nito. So I would recommend him. I don't remember if I got this new or used. The new price, I think I got this one used. This is $26.99. But I love this book. And even if I am not doing anything in particular, I still just look through it for inspiration. So it talks about, and this is all about making stuff, your own stuff, or what to use with existing things. So he has a section here on paintbrushes and then pigments, crayons, papers, printmaking, and sketchbooks and journals. And oh, I missed over here, charcoals, pens, inks, and inkwells, and paint dishes. So, if you're not into this, but you would like to get into it, he's very inspirational about the various things you can do with organic things that are just in your yard and how to make it interesting. And here he makes his own charcoal pencils. Isn't that cool? From the fire. I'm not quite that adventurous, but it's still cool just to look at it. So he makes his in the fire, and then he gets the twigs, and he drills them out, and he puts charcoal in there. And then here's some of his charcoal drawings. But if you didn't want to do charcoal, it's all kinds of mark making tools you can make that have nothing to do with the charcoal. Maybe when you're working with your inks and things like that. Look how cool. And he explains all the tools that you'll need to accomplish the certain task that he's going to show you how to make. He shows how to make your own pens out of bamboo and feathers. These are really cool. Then he gets into the different types of inks you can make and what you can use to make the various inks, how to make the inks, the tools that you'll need to make them. And then he has a few recipes for, like, for instance, coffee ink, beet ink, berry inks. Now, I had never heard of the acorn ink, but there it is. It's pretty dark. I'm going to, now while Mary watches this, next thing she's going to be making is her acorn ink. And then it shows you how to make your iron and vinegar solution. And then the hide glue I told you guys about that we use with our gilding. And then different iron solutions to make. Now, I heard the black walnut ink. I think we've all heard of that. But the acorn one, that was new to me. Here it shows you how to make that. Soot ink. So now, inkwells and paint dishes. Hey, Jude. So he's showing you how you can make your own out of clay if you really want everything to be organic. And then you say, but Rosemary, I don't have a kiln. Hey, he's got an answer for that. You dig a hole. I tell you, he's really down to the earth on all this stuff. He has you make a fire pit to use as your kiln, and you cover it up with dirt. I don't think I'd quite go that far, but it was interesting to see how it was done, you know, in the days before kilns. That was interesting. And then here's bone inkwells. So, but Rosemary, we're going to get bones. Make a roast, save the bone. And you can make yourself an inkwell. Or go down to the butcher's and get the bones for the dogs. And then accidentally keep it for yourself. It's winter time. Go make yourself some oxtail soup and save the oxtails. Okay, so now paint brushes. And he shows how to put them together with various twigs and different kinds of twine to use. And different feathers and different hairs for your bristles. You can use the quills to put that in, to put them in. And then now we're in pigments and paints. And he goes to the history of the minerals and, you know, where you get different pigments from, and then modern day the synthetic pigments and what those are made up of. And then what's really good is I learned a lot from him about binders. You know, I hear the word binders all the time, you know, and I mean, I knew abstractly what it did, but I really didn't know what to use except just to go buy something. Well, he goes into great detail of all the different types of things that you can use for binders for different types of paints or different types of, you know, colors that you're using. So that was interesting. And then different minerals and pigments and how to apportion those to make eventually your paints. And then crayons. Hello, we all love our crayons. So then he makes his own crayons. So, you know, he has the wax, he has the you know, makes these crayon molds, and very, very cool stuff. And then he does his waxy drawing sticks, and he puts pigments in those, and he uses those in his drawings. and he puts him in he finds these types of this particular one, it's called Japanese knotwood, and they're hollow during the winter time. So he gets those, and then he makes his concoction, and then he sticks them in there. And because these are pretty soft and brittle, you can break it away, to expose the wax and use them. See right there. Because once it cools down, it's already in its shape. So these are his beeswax crayons that he makes. Now we're into paper. And I like to complain to Susan just to get her going. Because she'll say, oh, she wants to make some paper. I said, do you want to make paper or you're recycling paper? And she goes, what do you mean? I said, well, most people that say they're paper makers, they're not making paper. They're recycling paper to make the paper look different. If you're making it from the plants, then you're really making paper. So this guy really makes paper. And he does the other way. But he goes and he shows you what plants to cut down, how long to cook them, how to filter them, how long boiled. Troll buster. How long you need to boil it to make, the pulp, the real pulp, as opposed to paper pulp. You're making fiber pulp that will become paper. So that's really cool. You can actually say, I made paper, and as opposed to I recycled paper. That was cool. And how you dry the sheets and all that stuff. And then depending on how you're going to use your paper, he puts sizing on it so it can be receptive to different types of materials. And now you can finally print. So then he has this whole thing on different ways of printing, whether it's stamping, stenciling, carving, using brayers, using brushes. He breaks all that down, and he shows you how to even make your own brayers. Heck, cool. Out of twigs.
Hello.
Did it come?
Part of it.
Oh, that's good. Is it the part you can use?
Well, but I need my other couch gone.
Oh! Oh, no. Can't you put it there on the neighborhood thingamajigger? Come and pick up for free?
Well, no, I didn't want to put it out for, set it out on the street for the heavy trash, because in case
it didn't come.
Yeah. It didn't come, like only half of it came.
Yeah.
So are y'all having some kind of wild orgies up in here?
It looks like it.
Oh, man.
I mean,
thank you, Janice and APG.
Yeah, they must have known you were gone. They said, okay, let's test the crowd. Let's see how quick their fingers are.
Yeah, but that's one of those tough trolls.
I know. They have like 10,000 names.
Yeah.
How long? When was the last time we had one? It's been a long time.
Last night you were having them.
Well, I mean, yeah, before.
Yeah.
It's been like over a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have a drink. Anyway, now look at those yummy books. See? Neutral, boring, grungy, beautiful journals. Those are my kind of journals. I love that. And then, he shows you how to do the Coptic. I think there's like 101 ways to do the Coptic. I don't know how to do either one of them. That's another one I make up on my own. Oh. I just have to make it up as I go. So he shows a version of it. It doesn't look any easier than any other version I've seen. So it's not like I'm going to be trying that anytime soon. And then he just has some of his drawings. He's an excellent artist. And that's it. So again, if you're into that, if you want to do it au naturel, and figure out how to make your charcoal and do your pigments, and I won't even do half of these things, but it was very educational. And the things that I am interested in, he's very detailed. He's a really good instructor. So this was well worth it to me. But again, it just depends on what your interests are, and yeah, Lucy, that's what everybody tells me. The problem is I don't get it. Oh no. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Someone else has asked me if I got a message. I wonder if I'm getting my messages. This is a
That's
little
Lisa
weird.
Kaplan.
Yeah, I know.
You probably accidentally got timed out when they were trying to hit all those trolls, Lisa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check the tension. Well, I think what it is my mind, when there's a lot of repetitive things right after each other, which that stitch is very repetitive, my brain goes a little wonky, and it's really hard for me. If I, like, let's say something has 4 steps to it, and then it's four again, the same four, the same four, the same four, then I start getting step 1 and 3 confused with each. I don't keep, my mind doesn't keep the 4 in the proper sequence. So then when I go to repeat the next one, it's in the it's in the wrong sequence. And there I go right down. All right down. So, it's a mess. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Rosemary, do you still have a black trail rebel? I don't remember which one that was. I know they all got listed. I know everything is sold. I don't have any blank journals right now. I have a bunch I'm making right now. And I'm not sure when those are going to be in there. I've been kind of slow pokey at them.
So like a day and a half, probably.
No. A day and a half. I wish. No, I know. I've been taking it easy. Remember, I've told you I'm doing whatever I feel like doing in December. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I feel like doing it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. And that's it. So, but I did get a lot done, you guys. But I just did it at the pace that I wanted to do it at. Susan, did you get to see my finished book? Were you busy, or did you get to see it?
I saw the pictures on the group.
Oh, there she is. Isn't she cute? And then I had this one that said beekeeper. I'm saying keeper bee. Beekeeper. And I put that in the back, and I put her in the front. She's got bee braids. Can you see that? Yeah, bee braids.
Cool.
So, yeah, I like that. So that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. And I showed them this at the beginning. My last one came.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Again, nothing that screams out for me. So I'm not renewing. It's my last one.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. And that's pretty much what we've been up to. Oh, and I made, where'd it go? What did I do with it? I don't even know what I did with it. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. I made a little collage cover.
Oh.
I think it's dry. Ooh, it's still wet, very wet. How come? I didn't think I put that much goop on there.
Actually, I am, Lana.
Ta-da! We just did a little collage together. They helped
Oh,
me. They helped me put the pieces parts together. And so that's going to eventually, whenever I get to this, it'll go in here somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it'll go with that. I think it'll
cool.
look pretty cute.
I think so.
They want to know if you're working tomorrow, Susan.
No, not well. Honeydews.
Come on.
I've been doing honeydews all day long.
Oh. So the stuff that you did get, are you satisfied? Is it good?
Not yet.
Uh-oh. um.
I can't see my Christmas tree anymore.
Oh no. Jim Coptic.
Here's the link to Jim Escalante's Coptic.
That's my mother's maiden name. Is Escalante. You don't see that too often.
Maybe that's your uncle.
Outside of Utah. There's Escalante River. There's the Escalante Valley. There's the Escalante Mountains. Escalante everything in Utah. There you go. Escalante has a good feeder. Oh. I'm going to have to check that out. Maybe I'll learn from him.
He said it sounds expensive.
What does?
Escalante? I'm not sure.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe he has a class.
Oh. Oh, several people. Okay, several people know who he is, I guess. I guess I'll have to check him out. So if he goes slowly, I probably will be able to do it.
Oh, Escalante Boulevard Park and so on.
Yeah.
Escalante sounds like Kardashian. It's the Mexican Kardashian.
She's thinking of Escalade, not Escalante.
We'll be sailing with the Escalantes in the Riviera.
Oh no. Oh, I ran out of things, you guys. Everything went too fast. I think all the trolls made me speed up. Oh, see that lid right through. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind.
Is it still cold there? Maybe that's why it's wet.
Yes, it's very nippy. And it's nippier now.
Is it really?
Well, the sun went down. As soon as that sun goes down, that nip goes right through you.
It's going to be like 85 on Christmas Day.
Really?
Yeah.
I think here it's supposed to be 70. Like 68, 69, 70. They kept changing it.
Ain't nothing like sitting outside in the backyard in your shorts having a barbecue on Christmas Day.
Hey, at least you're not going to be up there. What is it? Washington or Oregon? Some areas up there in the mountains are supposed to get 10 feet of snow. So not too much fun for them.
Well, if I didn't have to go anywhere and I had a roaring fire and
but everybody's traveling. See, that's the problem.
Oh.
So everybody's trying to get somewhere. In Wisconsin, they had nothing but ice and everything all over the road. And there was a big, like 100-car pileup.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
And we had the dadgum Exxon gas plant explode this morning.
Oh my God.
It was like at 1 o'clock this morning. Those people's houses shook like an earthquake.
Wow.
I woke up and that sucker was burning high in the sky.
Is it under control now?
Yeah, they got it out this morning, but yeah.
Wow. My husband was talking to one of his friends. He's I don't know what he is. He's a manager, I guess, at FedEx, our local FedEx here. He gets everybody going where they're supposed to go and everything. Well, anyway, he was talking to my husband. Almost he goes, "Oh, I gotta leave. One of our guys got hit by a train," and then he hung up. We're going, "What?" I said, "What happened, Richard?" I don't know. He said one of his guys got hit with a train, and then and I go, "Oh my goodness!" So then, on the news that early evening, sure enough, there was a FedEx truck um got hit by a train, and they had to airlift him to Tulsa. What
Good
the?
grief.
Yeah. So anyway, that was crazy. Okay, what else is going on with everybody? It's going to be in the 60s in Vegas. Hello. Boy, when we lived in Vegas for a short period of time. And I don't know, this is usual. You let me know, Sherry. But when we were there, I can't remember what time of the year we were there actually. But we'd only been there maybe about a week, and then on the news it came on that they were going to get rain and that the strip was going to flood. And I'm thinking, we're out in the middle of the desert, and what? We're gonna what? Well, sure enough, what happens? I didn't realize the configuration that basically Vegas is like in a basin and there's mountains right on the side of Vegas. So when they get this rain, it just goes whoop and floods Vegas. I never heard of that until I was there. And then I go, oh my goodness. I mean, it floods it. The street, I don't know. I don't even know how they allow houses to be built in this one area because the water just comes down there through those subdivisions. And it's even worse because when you got subdivisions, now you got, streets and stuff. So you're building basically like canals for the water to just go. Anyway, it was just very, very odd. And things you don't think about if you don't live in places. I wouldn't think of Vegas as like getting flooded. Is that true, Sherry, or was it was just weird that time we were there? Oh, she's been there for 7 years. So it hasn't flood. Well, we've been in a drought basically, right? So I guess it wouldn't have done that. Miss Pinky.
Hey, Pinky.
Hmm. So anyway, so that was our introduction to Las Vegas is getting flooded. Because I guess in the area we were in, they told us we had to leave the area. And I thought, we have to leave the area because it's going to flood? We were out in the desert. Anyway, it was strange. And it flooded. Fortunately, we paid attention and we moseyed on out. But yeah, see, she says the parking garages are always okay. See, I didn't even know it rained that much there for it to happen. But then one time one time, okay, oh, I don't know when the monsoon season is, but that's when we were there, and I had no idea that the monsoon season affected Phoenix. I mean, Las Vegas. But obviously, it kind of has this trough that moves up, and anyway, it was very odd. Very odd. Hey, Anne.
Anne's been here for a while. You just don't read chat.
Oh, excuse.
It was 59 degrees in Florida this morning.
That
Wow.
sounds pretty neat. I think it was 59 like at the high heat of the day today, which was pretty cool. I like that. I like that weather.
Yeah. I like it when it's cool but not cold.
Yeah. Yeah. And the sun was out, so it was really good. They say what? Oh, turn, don't drown. Yeah. Oh no. Kathy just came back. Geneva, she's in the house. Yeah, we're still here. Susan got a partial delivery. We've been harassed by trolls. We got 3 people attacking the trolls and they just keep coming back. But other than that, we've been having fun.
Geneva.
I recommended a few books. I don't know if it interests anybody, but if they do, it's going to be on their wish list. Hmm. Finished my tea. Very good. Okay, ladies, I don't have anything else. Susan is probably already beat.
All day.
She's been beat all day. What? Just like Justin Timberlake. Okay, I don't get the reference. What does that mean? Does he have a song that talks about what? Being enabled, being trolled? What? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know Justin Timberlake.
Oh. I don't know. There's a reference there that's going over our head, Pinky. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, ladies. Well, I hope you guys have a good. Oh, he was in Trolls the movie. Oh, I don't even know the movie. Tamales. Oh no. Kathy fell asleep because of all the tamales she ate. Oh man. Well, I found a spot that I haven't tried their tamales, and I got some yesterday. So I think that's what we're gonna have tomorrow because I can't wait any longer than tomorrow to taste them. I want them now. I want them now. All right then, ladies, we're gonna let you go, and we will see you next week, unless one of us sneak up, and we see you somewhere else. I don't know, but there's gonna be plenty of people, I'm sure, on somewhere. So you guys have a safe weekend. Don't eat too much. Don't cough in anybody's face. Don't be sneezing in anybody's face.
Wear your mask.
And don't let them sneeze in your face. And at all costs, protect the tamales. Okay?
That's right.
All else, protect the tamales. All right, ladies. We'll see you next week for sure. Susan, take care. Try to chill out.
All right. Y'all have a good evening and a Merry Christmas.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.